Welcome back to Parenting Pulse, the show where we explore the psychology, science, and soul of raising resilient kids. Today, we're stepping into the teen years, those messy, magical, and deeply formative years.
Adolescence is often misunderstood. It's not just rebellion and mood swings, it's a critical window of brain development, identity formation, and emotional growth. And the truth is, what teens need most isn't perfection, it's presence.
Let's start with the brain. During adolescence, the prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for decision-making and impulse control, is still under construction. Meanwhile, the limbic system, which processes emotions, is in overdrive. That's why teens can feel things intensely, but struggle to regulate.
A 2025 study from the University of Delaware highlights 5 key developmental tasks: identity, autonomy, intimacy, sexuality, and achievement. Each one is shaped by emotional experiences and social context.
And according to the Center for the Developing Adolescent at UCLA, teens are biologically primed for exploration and risk-taking. That's not a flaw, it's how they learn who they are.
But here's the catch. When teens don't have safe spaces to take healthy risks, they're more likely to seek out dangerous ones. That's why adult presence, calm, consistent, and non-judgmental, is so protective.
Let's start in the US. Take the Ruler program. A teacher might begin the day with a mood meter check-in. Kids point to whether they feel calm, excited, frustrated, or tired. That daily labeling actually reduces anxiety and boosts engagement in class.
And parents can mirror that at home. For example, instead of saying, "Stop whining," a parent might ask, "Sounds like you're frustrated. Do you want to draw it out or talk it out?" That's teaching vocabulary for feelings, which Ruler research shows improves social skills.
Let's look globally. In South Korea, emotional regulation is taught through structured routines and respect-based relationships. Teens are expected to manage emotions quietly, but schools increasingly use journaling and peer mentoring to support expression.
In Australia, you've got the Triple P Positive Parenting Program. Picture a toddler throwing food. Instead of yelling, the parent calmly sets a boundary. We eat at the table. Food stays on the plate. Then they give a choice. Do you want to sit or take a break? Triple P studies show those consistent, calm choices cut tantrums and reduce parent stress.
And it's flexible. Triple P even has online modules now. So a parent in rural Queensland can log in, watch a short video on bedtime struggles, and try the techniques that same night.
The UK's experience is interesting. They rolled out the Penn resiliency program Think Lessons, where kids practice reframing negative thoughts. "I failed this test, but it doesn't mean I'm stupid. It means I need to study differently." The problem? When scaled to thousands of schools, effects were small and short-lived.
But another UK program, Incredible Years, works well in small groups. Parents attend sessions where they role-play handling defiance. For example, a child refuses to do homework. The parent learns to praise small cooperation, like "thanks for sitting down," then gradually builds compliance. Studies show lasting gains in self-control.
Finland takes a school-wide approach with Kive. Imagine a bullying incident. The teacher doesn't just punish the bully. Instead, peers are recruited to support the victim, making exclusion uncool. RCTs show bullying rates drop sharply, which protects kids' emotional security.
In South Africa, it's about practicality. Parenting for Lifelong Health trains parents in play-based discipline without harsh punishment. For example, instead of hitting when a child misbehaves, the parent learns to redirect with a game or structured choice. Trials show lower harsh parenting and less aggression in kids.
China has some fascinating studies. If a teen comes home upset, a supportive father might say, "Tell me what happened, let's solve it together." That emotion coaching is linked to fewer depression symptoms. But if the parent dismisses it, "Stop being dramatic," studies show higher internalizing problems.
In Brazil, emotional warmth is central. Families often use physical affection and open dialogue to help teens navigate stress. A 2023 study from Sao Paulo found that teens who regularly talked with parents about emotions had lower rates of anxiety and higher academic motivation.
And in Sweden, autonomy is emphasized early. Teens are encouraged to make decisions and reflect on consequences. Schools use life skills curricula that include emotional literacy, mindfulness, and conflict resolution.
India's UNICEF programs focus on caregivers. One simple exercise is serve and return. When a baby coos, the parent responds with eye contact or words. That back and forth builds trust and early resilience, even in low-resource settings. UNICEF Parenting Masterclass breaks it down beautifully. Dr. Jack Shonkoff explains that these moments, these little exchanges, literally shape a child's brain architecture. It's like a game of ping pong, but with emotions and attention.
And it's not just about talking, it's about noticing, responding, connecting, even naming things during routines. Like, here's your blue shirt, can build language and trust. So across countries, we see different flavors: structured school programs, parent role play, cultural ideals, or practical low-cost interventions. But the thread is the same. Resilience grows from safe bonds and daily practice.
And culture really shapes the ideal emotions. In the US, parents often encourage excitement. Wow, you're so pumped for the game. But in Japan, calm joy is valued. Parents might praise a child for staying composed and balanced rather than getting hyped. Research shows those values affect how kids regulate feelings in class and with peers.
And it's not magic. It's what Anne Maston calls ordinary magic. Routines, support, and skills that any parent can build.
Despite the differences, one theme is clear. Teens thrive when adults show up, not just to correct, but more importantly, to connect without judgment.
So what does presence look like? It's not solving every problem. It's sitting beside your teen when they're spiraling and saying, "I'm here, I see you, we'll figure this out together."
And it's owning our own mess-ups. Like the mom who snapped at her daughter for forgetting to submit a school form, then came back later and said, "I was stressed and I took it out on you. That wasn't fair. I'm sorry." That moment of repair? It opened up a deeper conversation about pressure and perfectionism.
Or the dad who read his son's texts out of fear he was being bullied. When confronted, he didn't get defensive. He said, "I broke your trust. I should have asked you first. I want to earn that trust back." That honesty didn't erase the mistake, but it built a bridge.
And then there's the parent who brushed off their teen's anxiety about a group project with, "You'll be fine." Later, they circled back. "I didn't really hear you earlier. I want to understand what's stressing you out." Small act of presence turned a dismissive moment into connection.
Presence also means rituals. Weekly walks, shared meals, bedtime chats. One listener told us she started a Sunday reset dinner where everyone shares one thing they messed up and one thing they're proud of. Her teen said it made mistakes feel normal, not shameful.
And when you mess up, own it. Teens don't need perfect parents. They need honest ones. Repair builds trust.
Presence means listening more than lecturing. It means letting silence be okay. It means showing up even when they push you away.
Next week, we're diving into a hot topic: digital identity and teen mental health. How does social media shape self-esteem, and what can parents do to help teens build a healthy sense of self online?
We'll explore the latest research, global trends, and practical strategies for navigating tech with empathy and boundaries.
Until then, stay curious, stay kind, and keep that parenting pulse strong.